And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review, and today I'm reviewing The Little Drummer Boy. Released again around the same time as Frosty, Santa Claus Coming to Town, all these. It was in the 60s. It's about The Little Drummer Boy. You probably have heard the only time. Okay, I'll be real with you. The only other time that I've ever heard about The Little Drummer Boy was in a Bob Seger song. So, yeah, didn't really know what to expect going into this movie, but I do have some thoughts. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? But yeah, I mean, this is the kind of the same animation style as the claymation style of Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph, all that. And that isn't there's this is definitely a little more older fashion and maybe a little cheaper, so that the toys, especially the toy movements, they creep me out a lot. I didn't like them. I didn't like them at all. They creep me out. But yeah, I mean, things are a little cheaper on the side. It's okay. It's obviously not terrible, but yeah, you can just tell it's not great. Also, they just straight up killed the dad. That was completely out of nowhere. They were just like, at first, like, I thought they were talking about. Also, first off, I thought when they were like going into the backstory, they were going in the guy who like captured the kid. I thought they were going into that guy's backstory, not the kid's backstory. And then they were going into the kid's backstory, and like it just starts off subtly enough. Here's your birthday gift. It's a drum, and he likes playing the drum, and he's living great. And it's like, okay, it's fine, whatever. And then it's like, but then one night, guy steals a sheep. Guy comes outside. Hey, what are you doing? Just straight up murders the guy. What the fuck? That was completely out of nowhere. But I mean, otherwise, there's not a whole lot else about this movie. It's a very, very short movie, only about 20-30 minutes long. But it's a nice little short story, honestly. I mean, the pacing is nothing crazy, and you wouldn't expect it to be because of how short it is, but it never feels that long. I don't know. I mean, the story itself is, it's just about the kid who goes to Bethlehem and then sees the birth of Jesus Christ, and feels, has a kind of change of heart about the outlook, I guess, about people, about society, and everything like that, because of all the hatred he had from his having his family dying and whatnot. And there's all that sort of stuff to go along with it too. It's a nice little short story, but I don't know. I know of all the other like kind of Christmas stories, or even more like Christian stories about Christmas too. And it's pretty forgettable, honestly. I also just didn't like the music. I thought the music was forgettable, also not great. It's not. The tunes just aren't great for me. I don't know. It's also because it's pretty outdated, and that's another reason why I just didn't like it. So. Otherwise, I mean, that's really all I gotta say about the movie. Nothing else super crazy. I mean, if you're, again, looking for a nice little Christmas movie, again, it's a really short one, so you can dabble in it and kind of see how you feel about it and whatnot, but it's not going to take up too much of your time, so it's good, recommended then. But otherwise, for my final score for Little Drummer Boy, I'm going to have to give it a good 4 out of 10. I can't give it any better than that, sorry. But otherwise, that's going to do it for this movie review. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more movie reviews and other awesome stuff. But until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.